Hey guys, Marcus Swainson here with Horror Junkies of Utah. Today is Monday, so it's Monday Movie Madness. The movie I'm going to recommend to you is Creep. It's actually on Netflix right now, so let's talk about it a little bit. It's got Patrick Bryce and Mark Duplass. And the interesting thing is both these characters, lead characters, are actually responsible for writing the film, and Patrick is our director on the film. So very small cast and crew. The movie itself isn't too long. I believe it was about 82 minutes. Shot in 2014, released 2015. It's a real interesting movie. We got these two characters, Aaron and Joseph. Aaron's like a freelance videographer guy looking for work, and he answers a Craigslist ad placed by this Joseph character. And the film pretty much picks up where we're following Aaron, just arriving at Joseph's house. And upon meeting Joseph, the movie just takes a really creepy feeling right away. I was actually at the gym watching this movie on my phone, and there's a scene, like the first 10 minutes of the film, where Joseph's like, okay, he explains the job to him that his son's dying of cancer, or that he's dying of cancer, and he has a son that's not born yet, and he wants to make this video project for him. And so basically he explains to Aaron, all you're going to do is follow me around for 8 hours and video everything I want you to. And, so Aaron's like, yeah, let's do it. First thing we get is he jumps in the bathtub and wants to be videotaped in the bathtub doing tubby time is what he calls it. And I'm at the gym watching this, and I got two people on either side just like, oh, fuck, they think I'm watching some porno or something. So, and the movie evolves from there, but you really just get a sense of this guy at first. He's just weird, he's off, there's just screws loose, but not too creepy. And as the film progresses, we really take the visual point from Aaron's perspective through the camera. It's shot in that kind of lost and found footage type. So we just follow this Joseph character around, and every once in a while we'll get a camera shot on Aaron. And I don't want to give away too many details, so I won't explain too much in the plot. Basically, he continues to follow him around, and this really weird story starts to develop that we start to figure out, he's not really being the person he's trying to portray. He's hiding something, I guess. And there's a part in the film where Aaron tries to leave, and Joseph's like, no, don't leave. Stay with me, please. Just stay the night. We can make whiskey. We can do this. We can do that. Joseph ends up staying, and then tries to sneak out as, Aaron ends up staying and tries to sneak out as Joseph passes out. And he gets a phone call that actually comes on Joseph's phone, and answers it, and it's his sister, and some stuff goes from there. I'm not going to give it away, but he tries to leave the house, and Joseph's like gets this mask, and really creepy. There's a scuffle, and then we get back into a different scene where Aaron's okay, he's gotten away from Joseph, but he explains there was a scuffle, and then Joseph just ran off. And then slowly throughout the rest of the film, it's just taking place actually at Aaron's house, and we get this sense of Joseph always being there, and he starts sending him stuff in the mail, kind of stalking. And this was kind of the part of the movie that I didn't feel realistic to me. He calls the police and explains, he's sending me all this weird stuff, he's creepy, he sent me a knife, for Christ's sakes, and all this weird things. And the police are basically like, So there's nothing we can do, in my opinion. I think if I was receiving all these things, I wouldn't have just accepted that as an answer and hung up the phone. I would have been like, well, I'm coming down there right now. You're going to do something for me. But that's not the way the film uh, ends up. So, and from there, it kind of keeps escalating, and keeps us on edge. You know, there's no music per se in the movie because it is one of those lost lost and found footage type films. But it does a very good job of having jump scares in the movie, which a lot of the times that relies on build-up music. And the fact that this is just plain audio kind of, usually in my opinion that doesn't work, but they made it work in this. What else can I say about this? I believe on IMDb it got like a 6.2. I thought it was actually a little bit more original, and I would have rated it higher than that. Rotten Tomatoes, though, I think it's sitting at like a 89%. So a real original film, probably one of the found footage films that I really enjoy. I tend to be very wishy-washy with them, but this one was done very well. And so check it out. It's on Netflix. I don't think there's any plans on removing it from Netflix anytime soon, so I think you got a little while, but just check it out when you got some free time. It's not even that long of a movie. So Marcus Swainson, Horror Junkies of Utah, have a good night.